Promise me that you won't use this for evil. My name is Peyton, and today we're going to be talking about SATs and how to manifest with little to no effort. Let's go. So what is SATs? SATs, or state akin to sleep, was a manifestation technique popularized by Neville Goddard, who was a spiritual teacher in the 1940s, 1950s. And he did these seminars teaching people how to use SATs. And Neville is actually the main reason we know about manifestation today. And yeah, you might be skeptical, and Neville knew that, and that's why he introduced his students to the ladder technique. So what Neville would do is he would tell his students to visualize themselves climbing a ladder as they fell asleep every night for 3 nights. And every day in between, he told them to say to themselves, "I will not climb a ladder," over and over and over. And his promise to his students was anyone who didn't climb a ladder in the next 3 days, don't show up to the seminar next week. Don't even come, because it's not worth it, right? And guess what? Everybody was back. Right? Kind of mind-blowing. And I distinctly remember learning about this reading about this because it's in his book. Went through all his lectures and kind of compiled it into this book. It's really good. You should give it a read. So I remember I did the visualizations every night for 3 nights. Fell asleep visualizing climbing the ladder, said, "I'm not going to climb a ladder, I'm not climbing a ladder." I was like convinced I'm going to beat this. There's no way I'm climbing a ladder, right? When would you climb a ladder? And then I remember I was at my buddy's cottage, and I remember jumping off the dock, and obviously, how am I going to get back up? Had to climb a ladder to get back onto the dock. And I was halfway up, and I was like, there's no way. He got me, right? He got me. And the reason that he teaches this exercise is because he was trying to show them that the subconscious is more powerful than the conscious mind. Way more powerful. It didn't matter how much they said they weren't going to climb a ladder. When they visualized it, that's what brought them to it, right? And then he said, now you can do that same thing, except to become a millionaire. Like me, right? He was flexing on them. So how will we be successful with SATs? Step 1 is we're going to get into a comfortable position, as if you were going to sleep, right? Lay down. Don't change anything about your routine. You know yourself, you know how you fall asleep. Step 2 is you're going to visualize your desire on a loop as you're falling asleep. And Neville Goddard says to include all 5 of your senses, but I don't think that's necessary. When I was visualizing the ladder, I didn't really feel anything. I just kind of felt neutral. I didn't even care if it happened or not. So there really isn't that much effort. Just make it a short thing that you can loop over and over. Climbing a ladder. And the reason this works is because our subconscious is always guarded by our ego during the day. So it's not going to let anything in. So when you're imagining this on a loop, that's when you're getting in. And that's why I'm making step 3 sleep in the state, because you're going to fall asleep with this looping in your mind, and it's just going to become more and more powerful and ingrain into your mind the more you do it. You need to act as if. And that just means act like you have it already. If you're manifesting a good body, you're not going to just sit around and eat chips. You're going to go to the gym, right? Be that person now. So you become that person externally. As above, so below. If you wake up and your manifestation hasn't come true, maybe you didn't get that money, just continue like nothing happened. Because when you rely on your external reality and let it dictate your internal reality, that's signifying lack. And that's what's going to magnify, and that's what's going to impress on your subconscious mind. You have to kind of see it as an inevitable thing that's going to happen for you. Otherwise it won't. There has to be intention by it, because where attention and intention goes, energy flows. So if this worked, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you climb that ladder, and I will see you in the next video. Trust.